Let's take a look at a simple trick for copying formulas from one cell to another without having the cell references update. This is handy when you have complicated formulas that possibly use slightly different functions across the worksheet. And instead of rebuilding each function individually, you can just copy the original and change the function name and not have to worry about references updating, mixed, fixed, or absolute relative referencing inside your formulas. Regardless, this will cover all of that. So I'm going to start by just typing in the IPMT function. It's the interest payment function. Basically returns the interest rate for a given monthly payment of a loan. And come out here and start with the interest rate. We'll divide that by 12, a comma, take the first period, and then a comma, total periods, comma, and the loan amount, and a parentheses. Now one thing we should do here is, I want this guy to float, but I want these to stay fixed. So I'm going to come out here and make this an absolute reference. We'll let this guy go. I'm going to go make this an absolute and make this an absolute. So as I drag the formula down, this will update, giving me subsequent periods on the loan, but these guys will stay behind. So I see my loan amount for $425,000 loan is, the interest alone on the first period is $1,593.95. All right, I'm going to take this and fill it all the way down. Now, the complementary function for this is the PPMT function, which is the principal payment. And instead of typing all this in again, because it's going to take the exact same values when I plug it in and drop it down, it might be easier just to go ahead and copy this formula and paste it over here. But of course, you know, if I copy that formula over here, all those cell references are going to update as well. And if I have mixed references or they're all relative, it's really going to cause a lot of problems. So here's just a real cheap trick for making this happen, where you want to copy a formula from one cell to another and not have the references update. I'm going to click on the cell. I'm going to come up and select all the text inside the formula bar, and I'm going to do a Control C, which is a copy. I'm going to immediately follow that with an escape. And essentially what I've done is I'm right back where I started, but all of that text is now on the clipboard. It's not a formula, it's just text. So if I come back out here and click on the other side, and I do a Control V to paste the exact same formula in with the exact same entries, and all I have to do from here is just come out and change the M to a P, rather the PPMT, and I press enter and I get the principal payment. I can knock that down, finish this off by summing both of these up, and you can see that's my monthly payment all the way down. That's a simple way just to make a copy of a formula without having the references update.